Frank, ready?
You ready?
Ready? Lock it down, please. Stand by for a take. And roll camera.
Camera's rolling.
Camera's rolling. Quiet, please. Camera has speed.
Action. On August 8th, 2000, my sister Denise married a really nice guy named Danny Fraunhofer. The two of them had begun corresponding on the psychobilly musician, the Reverend Horton Heat's website. The two of them realized that they had several common interests. He was living in Germany at the time, and she was in New Jersey. As they kept corresponding, they realized that they were right for each other. He picked up from Germany, moved to New Jersey. When the two of them met in person, sparks immediately flew. They got along famously, they moved in with each other, and very soon after that, the two got married. Danny was always obsessed with surfing, to the extent that when the wall came down in Germany, the first thing he did was drive 17 hours to France to go surf. My sister, in realizing how important it was to him, decided mutually with Danny that when they got married, they would save money until they could afford to move to Portugal, where apparently the waves are amazing, and they would be living together in this beautiful new climate. They started working like crazy, working multiple jobs to sock away money in order to move to Portugal. It became an obsession for them and the major goal of their relationship. Finally, they had the money that they needed, and my sister quit her job. And out of the blue, about a week after she did that, Danny died. He died in a surfing accident. The idea behind Zombie Honeymoon then was to give my sister a forum to deal with his passing as it was happening instead of in retrospect, since it happened so quickly. And really, more than anything else, it's a testament to her strength and a valentine to her capacity to move on in the face of such a horrible situation. The purity of essence, what I really wanted is, when I was making short films in college, there was such a, not really a cheapness, but just everything, the thrust of the whole production was based on this sort of like insane desire to get something amazing on film. Right. And it wasn't dictated by any kind of commerce or anything other than a sort of like a banded together mission just to get something really cool on film. My entire life, everything that I have is on the line to make this movie, is to get the movie done. No, I mean, look, you have to understand something, man. I don't think you do. No, yeah. But no, it's not like, it's not, listen, I just want you to know, it's not megalomania. It's not like everyone's got a band. It's just like, okay, Jesse, listen to me. Jesse, listen to me. I understand your dad's in the hospital. You're looking at homes, man. Homes. You're looking at homes. It's not an emergency situation. You don't need 8 hours sleep. Look, I told you the whole time you had to make yourself totally available. Look, Jesse, I told you had to. Okay, goodbye. We're looking for a new officer card. It's 100%. Okay. Okay, cool. New officer car. I called Liz. Liz is on the case, and if you could call Maria, that'd be great. Terrific.
Can you give me Alan Arkin's number? Because they want to offer it.
For this, I don't need any headaches. Okay. It's got to be somebody who's like, all right, my schedule's clear. Just let me know when you, yeah.
And then my manager's husband was on a soap opera for 15 years or something. His name was David Barnett.
We had to release the original officer car.
Yes.
Okay. So, but we got a new officer car.
Dave read me improved excerpts from his sex diary.
So we're very excited because it's coming up set later on today.
Mrs. Sanders?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Officer Frank Karp, Spring Lake Police Department. Is your husband home?
Sure, come on in.
Disembowel the jogger tonight, among other things.
Just lay real still with your eyes, just like this. With your mouth slightly open.
Oh, where's that pen? Let me just get the gel blood.
Oh, I wasn't put off it anyway.
Yeah. It's so real. It's amazing.
I'm not dead yet.
Action!
Nay, wait.
Okay, cut. Not on the carpet, get off the carpet. Background action. Action.
Danny! Danny! Henry! Danny, we have to go!
What about her?
We have to go, okay? Danny, don't worry about her.
When the flesh gets ripped away from your skin, that's when pain occurs.
Which induces screaming.
Which makes you very angry.
Wait, you forgot your receipt.
Cut! Yeah, that was it. That was it.
That's a
That
cut.
was it. I'm telling you, that was it. Okay? You did. When you drive up through the driveway, the house is kind of set up and back a little bit. Almost, to me, the first thing I thought of was the Psycho house, even though it's not as nearly as demented as what Norman Bates has. It's just a little bit off. It's just that much off that, you know. Same with the church, the first location that we're going to be seeing in the beginning of the film. It's nice, it's in a wooded area, nice bucolic, sort of peaceful feeling, but there's something just off enough, just this side of ominous that makes you feel like subliminally creeped out. And that's sort of the thread that I'm trying to get running through all the locations, is that it looks nice, but there's just something not quite right.
Daniel Sanders, you're under arrest for the murder of Jack Birch and Buddy Cooper. I'm warning you, one more step and I shoot.
You see how loud it is? Mm-hmm. All right, now you're talking 6 of those for the scene.
That's more.
I would hope to God.
Yeah, way more.
Because you're looking to go all night, and I'm getting afraid it's going to be like Babe Ruth.
If there's no other questions or concerns at the moment that can't be addressed as we get closer, we need to start blocking. Is that pretty much it, Bear?
That's it.
Okay. All right, guys. Before going into the process of making a film, I believe it's absolutely essential to make sure that the subject matter is something that's going to carry you through the inevitable chaos of a shoot. It's always so crazy to make a movie that you really have to make sure you're making it for the right reasons.
I'm gonna call the cops, he said. Ooh, sorry.
Don't go in, folks. I call the cops now.
Okay.
Doing it for a paycheck or for some other reason that doesn't have something directly to do with the absolute need to make a film is going to leave you spent, exhausted, and crumpled in a heap on the floor at the end of every day with no pot of gold at the end of rainbow in sight. On this film, there was a surplus of chaos that made it downright nightmarish every single day of the shoot to get through the end of a day. What kept me coming back for more was the prospect of making a romantic horror movie that harkened back to the Universal Pictures movies of the 30s, like Dracula, and movies that had an ambience to it that were not just scary, but were movies that you actually felt a loss when somebody died. This film, I felt I achieved what I set out to do, and thank God for it, because the amount of nervous breakdowns that I experienced on set had to make up for that.